Hi guys, welcome to my video of Minecraft, and I'm showing you that I am revealing the Kagoshura map and that has been so long that I've been waiting to be curious of. So it's been so while after revamping looking at the revamp of Kagoshura and seeing everything. So before we get into this map and that stuff, I'm gonna reveal that a few changes that I came back is that first of all about the star. I changed the color from blue to the orange since the net update came out. I just want to make it a great design. And plus, over top here, since I just already reviewed this last year, and yes, I've changed all of these colors orange just to make the lanterns look more awesome, as usual, just to make things like the culture. And yes, and the next one is that the prototype statue of that stuff is gone because unfortunately I know it's really big and everything, but I just couldn't get used to all that proton stuff. But I might move it further away somewhere ancient around. Oh, that is quite far away from Kagoshura over there, but yeah. And yes, I also reviewed and yes about the outside about the out here in Kagoshura. The entire area of that stuff is completed, but I'll just show you to you at the map, and I can review all. And keep in mind that I'm on the same world, like that stuff. But I got a photo that I screenshotted about like today. So yeah. And anyways, it's been my 7th year of YouTube, which is so surprising that it's been an excellent time with YouTube. And I know that it goes a long way for me, about 7 years. Yep. It's been excellent of an evolution. But now, after all that stuff into it, let's just get to it. So this big thing here is all about my map frames. So right in the middle, here it is. Now that is how small it is. This is entirely Kagoshura. So yes, we have a map here, or everything, yeah. So this is where we are. We're at the Kagoshura Castle Temple, which is over here. And I do have the full versions about it. And yes, around here is the city skyscrapers. Like here is District 1. This one over here is District 2. Yep. And over here in the middle is District 3. And I know that thing right over there is where that diagonal thing you might get confused. That is the tower, obviously. And over here, District 4. And the rest of it entirely over here. From there to there, District 5. And I also have a cleaner photo about this, and yeah. Plus, on this side, I have one image to show you. So, here's the image, and this is how extensive it is. So, on this side, on the left side, we have all of Kagoshura, like Mizuchi and Miyagi, and look around the entire area of Kagoshura. Look how, that's how Kagoshura looks like in the old photos, because this photo over here, right in the middle, was taken around like October the 22nd, and yes, and it was kind of like surprising that I never knew Kagoshura was like that. But today, I started doing this map about like yesterday, and it took about 2 hours yesterday, and it took 3 hours today, which totaled 5 hours all around the areas because the framing was so much hard, because I don't know if I'm getting it 100%, but I'm just making sure the frame is corrected. So here's what I'm going to plan. So starting on my again on my left side, there's going to be more schools, houses, and more shops. Maybe a park that I want to add, since I just want to make sure it's more enjoy, and I want to add the stuff that I want to make, like the bowling, everything, all these technologies and everything. So yeah, I know I didn't add it. I didn't know I didn't add all this stuff, since the middle, I know there's a lot of apartments. I remember I said in the city revamp, and below here, yeah, I know. It's just like everything the same thing. Like once you get out of the city much more, it's like houses, more livable houses. And I want to add some fences in. I just want to put a more detailed and everything. And yeah. So And the bottom here, right here, is the bay. And I understand why I'm saying this, that it's small and thin. So I'm just going to need to do an extension around it. So down here, I know this area is the ending point. And it took a while. And yes, it took most of my time. Again, it took hours to think. And yes, I was thinking too much about how long is it going to be, and I know it's from the desert and everything, desert, swamps, and mixed up savannas. So yeah, that's all what I find. All of this bay, yeah. So on the top side, we're going to focus on just like before. I'd like to continue the factories, maybe just put some more houses, and I was thinking about to put trees on the house lots, but I was not really sure since it's going to be way too much details to put, and yeah, I know it's going to be maybe the same house size, but yeah, just like before, as I said previously. And yes, up here is the same. Now over this side on my right is going to be a park, maybe at the middle of the city, and then that will lead you to the town. And I know the roads are just going to be as maybe curved as possible, but most times it's straight and everything. And yep, but until the end it reaches, it will be houses, and then you're out. So easily. As it goes down, down, and down, this area might take you to another city, but I want to keep it. I still don't really know what city I'm going to make down there. It might be small towns and maybe a huge one, but I'm not really 100% sure. So that is a huge plan on my city town. So throughout these times, it took about it took several days to get everything done. And then I finally noticed one thing I did, the cloning. So about the cloning, I have mastered the skills. So I might make a cloning video. Otherwise, my best friend Chelsea would make it. But I might make it since Chelsea's not getting as popular than my friends or anything. So, but anyways, after all I've been saying about Kagoshura, so now finally I've reviewed that there's going to be a massive change in Kagoshura. Like the entire map shows you the max. It shows you the entire area of Kagoshura. So it's been quite a long time of making all this stuff. And I know I'm doing the cloning just to speed things up. But anyways, thanks to you for all this video. It's been so long. For 7 years, I'm really happy to make it to my 10th year. So anyways, so please like, comment, subscribe, and ask a question below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.